the relationship between them, husband's position starts coming down, her position starts coming up. The gap between the two narrows. For years, after several years, 10, 20 years, 10, 12 years, you go back to those same families. It's a relationship. It's more of partners, more of equal people jointly trying to pull themselves out of poverty. In many families within Grameen Bank, women is the number one earner in the family because she is more capable, because she is running a business. And most likely husband is still a day laborer. So his income is fixed. Her income is wide open because the more investment she makes more money. In many cases, husband quit as a day laborer, becomes a co-worker with the wife. And he realizes that she understands business better than him. So all these changes takes place within that, but it's still their family, but not the same family that in the beginning it was. This was a completely different kind of family. So this is what gradually opens up. And then we give loans and we have insurance programs. One insurance program is that if borrower dies, the family doesn't have to pay anything because insurance takes care of all the loans. No matter what big loan you have outstanding, entire money will be covered by the insurance. It's a tiny little payment, so tiny the borrowers don't even see that that is they're paying. It's totally invisible amount. But it does a wonderful thing because they feel so safe that particularly women feel so safe that she almost tells herself that nobody has to bother about my loan when I die. And sometimes she'll say, I'm not dependent on anybody when I'm alive. When I'm dead, I don't leave anything on anybody's shoulder either. So she feels that she can do such things. She has that power now. No matter how much money she left behind as a loan, she doesn't have to pay back. Nobody in the family has to pay back. So that gives her a tremendous amount of satisfaction. On top of it, she's leaving behind all her savings because a borrower is also a saver. She continuously saves money, tiny, tiny, tiny little money. In the beginning, that idea that you can have a bank account was so difficult to communicate. But finally, she understood it, how it can. So you can be as small as you wish, but make sure there's a little money saved in your bank account. That money has become a big amount. We lend out within Grameen Bank in Bangladesh. Grameen Bank has now 7.5 million borrowers. 97% of them are women. And we lend out annually over $1 billion. Loan size after 32 years of getting bigger and bigger, average is under $200. So with under $200 loans, you are lending out over $1 billion within a year. And the bank is owned by the borrowers. These women also own the bank. So to feel that a bank owned by poor women can lend $1 billion is something they feel very tall, even thinking about it, that we can handle such a thing. This is our institution. Amazing thing, 67% of the money that we lend out comes from their own savings. It's an enormous amount of money. So each one has a significant amount of savings. So when she dies, she feels, even when she's alive, she feels, if I die, I'm leaving behind my money. And she feels good because, again, ownership. She owns the bank. She owns the savings. It's her money. No law in the country can take it away from her because it's her account, she operates it, she saves it. Because it's very difficult for a woman in Bangladesh, in many other countries, to establish her ownership. Because in a family, it's all mixed up, it's all understood. The husband owns everything. So she cannot separately establish her ownership. Within our work, that repeated claims, counterclaims, fights, family fights, it has been established long before that anything that you have purchased with the money from the bank that you took belongs to you. Because when a case of divorce comes, which happens, she always claims the cow. This is my cow. And this is my calf. Because I took the loan, I bought the cow, and I paid it back, it's my cow. Husband says, nothing in this house belongs to you. This is my house, everything belongs to you. You just go. She doesn't. She says, I paid for it. I worked for it. It's my cow. Now who decides? Husband completely ignores it. So she complains to the neighbors, he's not giving my cow. So the neighbors finally get it to the court, village elders will sit down. They will go through the whole history, what is your claim, what is your claim. In village court, usually will invite the bank manager to come and testify. Bank manager says, yes, she's our borrower. Yes, I gave her the loan. Here's the document. And here's her case. She paid all the money. And we have certified that she has paid completely her cow. We have nothing to do with it anymore. We have no claim on this. And husband cannot provide anything. Only thing saying it's my house, it's my cow. And the court says it belongs to her. So that has been now no more debate on this. So all these, anything that you purchase with Grameen Bank money belongs to you. So fantastic feeling that ownership has been clearly established. It's not, I feel that it's mine, it's not like that. It's legally established, that's your money. This is your property. And the savings account, not only your own money, you decide who should inherit this money. Because bank gives you a piece of paper, and we fill it up for her because she cannot read and write. Because one of the things, as you open an account, you have to tell, in case of your death, who should inherit this money. Initially, she couldn't decide who should get the money. But now we have done it over so many years with so many people, they know. So they have a person in mind. And we said it's a very confidential information. We are not going to tell anybody. It's your information. As a banker, we keep it in case it's needed. It's an amazing thing. You would like to know who is her choice. Because a pattern has emerged. We know it, they don't know it. It's not husband. An overwhelming preference is a daughter. And among the daughters, overwhelming preference is youngest daughter. Now, you can explain, you can find out why she does that, but this is the pattern that emerged. She knows that she is handing it over to somebody. It's her decision. She doesn't have to consult anybody on that one. No legal authority in the country can say, no, this money has to be split among members of the family, nothing. So that gives her a tremendous joy that I can decide what I want. So it's one simple operation of lending few dollars. You get into so many different issues that you see. You bring them together to talk about their life and things. And those discussions led to very important decisions. At the moment when we were doing it, we didn't realize what's coming up. But seeing the importance of it, we started sharing those information to others, other groups, other centers. And it became very well known within